What's up, everybody? This is the Lazy Farmer. My name is Kurt H. And we are back in Railroader. I'm not sure if this is day 4, day 5, whatever it is, but we're going to try to finish it out and try to, make some money. And depending on time, we may even start day 18. We're day 17 now. Day 18. So on the docket for today, what we are going to try to do is, well, not try, we will succeed in doing all these cars that I'm standing in between here. We're going to go ahead and hook all these up, lash them up, and then head toward Sylva, get them into the exchange yard, make some money off of those. And then we're going to take a look at logging. Now, if you remember the last episode, we took a brief look at it. While I was, after I came into this yard here, let's go ahead and run down. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. I want to go this way. Hello. Oh yeah, I'm so used to going from between games. Man, camera is easy in one game and then it's spastic here. So, and I'm meant to take a look at the options to see if I can go ahead and minimize that. There's our locomotive down there. And we still got logs on the car. I don't have to run all the way down. We still got some logs on the car there. So they say it's supposed to be in the update that the sawmill is supposed to be running a little bit faster. I'm thinking it is a little faster, but I'm not entirely positive on that. Anyway, it's Monday afternoon, and so I hope everything is going well for everybody. And let's see, I think I remember too, we stopped and I think we stopped and got filled up. Let's take a look and see what we have in the way of coal and water. So 39.24 gallons of water, and that's interesting. I thought I stopped and filled up, but maybe I didn't. 7 tons of coal holds about 4,000, so maybe I did. Maybe they're just, from, I don't know. Using just a little bit, man, just to get over here. Okay, anyway, let's go ahead and get all these connected. I want to take a bird's eye view. All right, so these are loaded. These are all loaded. Yeah, 40 tons, 40 tons. So really, for railroad safety, we would lash onto these, put these closer to the locomotive. So I think we're going to do that. We're going to disconnect from here, connect to here, then push back, and then grab all our empties. I believe we got empties here. Empty, empty, empty. Everything's empty. So put all the empties at the end. That's safe railroading. And we'll go from there. So let's get started on this. All right. And we're going to go ahead, run down here. So yesterday was interesting. If you guys have been following my my Run 8 episodes, I really wasn't intending to stream yesterday, and then I decided, oh, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and stream. Then I wanted to, let's go ahead. I got to click on this and release that one brake. I had that tied on. All right, let's go ahead and release the train brake, and we are going to go ahead and back up. Go. Let's get on the end of this thing. We'll write it down. I don't want to go any farther. Those lights knock me off every time I do it. So, but yeah, we did the server test for the TheLazyFarmer Mocell, that's Mohawk Selkirk Run 8 server. So that was a pretty good success. I ran that most of the night last night, and so we have a couple of people on there testing it. So that looks like it's good. I did a little more configuration today. After I get done streaming, I'll probably work on it a little bit more. Took a look at some of the tags for CSX on the Mocell and discovered that there's the M701, which is a trash train from New Jersey to New York, and then the M702 is the return trip. So I made a trash train and set that out and got it routed, and even picked an industry to process the trash. So, there's some jokes in there, I'm sure, somewhere. But anyway, that's Run 8. We're playing Railroader. So, if you want to know more, oops, let's come to a stop here. That switch is set against us. And we're going to need to throw that anyway. So, but if you want to know more about Run8, you can visit my Discord channel, and the information, once you obviously read the rules and everything, is to go down and you can read all about Run8 and what we're doing and what's going on between the Mosel, the TLF Mosel server, and then there's the Handkerchief server. And he's doing his configurations, I'm doing my configurations, but it's coming close. The partnership between those two is almost there. So, all right. I don't want to find out if it's a possibility to derail in this particular game. But if you, once again, following my streams, you would see a very exciting time down in the Pittsburgh line east, Run8. I said bad words, or almost said bad words. All right, let's get on here, and we're going to go ride this. Now, I'm already failed. I was just about to say that I'm trying to follow G-Core and running my trains somewhat realistically, and yet I have already failed at doing that. So where did I fail? Right there. Oops, let's get off the brake. Okay, so I'm not completely hardcore, but yeah, it's still good practice. And if you want to raise your simulators, your simulator game up a little bit, the G-Core manual is what you want to go by, and I have a link to the Union Pacific version of that on my Discord channel as well too. So anyway, enough that. Friday is going to bring something new. Little teaser there. That's all I'm going to say about that there's something new coming. Has nothing to do with Railroader, has nothing to do with Run8. Little tease. Other than that, it's going to be a casual night tonight. I need a casual night. And I got to get something in because tomorrow night I'm not going to be able to stream. I've got sports going on. So and I won't be back until way late. That now you need to find out why when I record a video, if I put it up, nobody watches it, and it's published publicly. Some people do watch it, but I get more from my live stream, so I just need to go take a look at some things and see. There might be some settings that I missed. Knowing me, there probably is. All right, we're going to slowly come into the couple. Now, I actually could do it with yard, but I'm going to do it this way. I like doing things manually. Plus, I think I have better usage on water and coal. And if I let the AI do it, he goes a little crazy. All right, so I am in Whittier. We'll come to the couple here. Interesting to see what it's like. I'm not there yet, almost. We're under 3 miles an hour, so safe couple. We've definitely coupled up. So let's go ahead. Come to a stop. Says it's safe to get in there. Now we're going to go into 3-step, which means we're going to go into neutral. We are going to apply the brakes. We're going to apply all brakes. And that's it. Steam type neutral. All right, we are connected here. We're going to go ahead, throw that angle cock. The only other one I have, so the one at the end is closed already. That's good. Why am I up on this car? I guess it's to reach over and grab this and move it. There we go. All right, we have air to the end, air to this entire string. So we're going to go ahead and down the ground, release the brakes, pull it in reverse. A little bit of bell action too. Three toots to let them know we're pulling it in reverse, and the bell is because it's a moving train. And we got cars on the air line over there, just in case somebody's walking between the cars. They don't step out and get hit by anything. So I think I may leave this switch open here in case when we come back with our next cut of cars. I'm going to come down here though, because we got to pass this switch, go in and pick up our empties, and then let's see, when's my next? Well, he's coming. I'm going to look at this. I want to see. I think next water is really not until Dillsboro. That's a long way. Right here at the Dillsboro yard. So, all right. And there's a big grade over there. So hopefully I'll have enough water to make Dillsboro. He is thirsty. Okay, keep coming back. Where are my finances? Let's take a look at that. Haven't looked at that. We're at 2,157. We're going to get some money when we drop these cars off. We have the logs that are still processing, so we'll get money from there, and hopefully we'll end up with a couple of grand from that. So, and if I can get up to at least the 6 grand, then, like I talked on the last one, we'll be looking at purchasing another coach, 84 seats for $5,800. Yeah, $5,800. We'll just call it, but I would call it 6,000 round up, so that way I don't spend all my money. And then when we start doing our passenger service, we'll have more passengers that we can pick up. We're leaving passenger station. Can't have that. Now, if you guys have been following me too, we'll recap while we're moving down the line here. I got hiccups. Why am I getting hiccups every time I start streaming? Anyway, moving down the line here, I had taken a loan out, and because I had in dire need of having to purchase a new locomotive, the one that I'm currently using, because the 10-wheeler, which is connected to our freight, has been, well, it had some damage on it, and I had to put that and the passenger cars into the shop for repair. All right, we have come there. We're going to go ahead and let's bring this to a stop. Yes, come to a stop. All right, thank you. I can go ahead and throw this switch. Yeah. No, wait a minute. Did I? Hold on. I guess I must have already thrown it. I don't think it tells me here. No. Because I came down here to pick up, or wait a minute, I'm confused. Let me run down here. Make sure I'm going to put the train on the right track. All right, they are going to come down this one. All right, I must have thrown it. Not doing it automatically, not paying attention. Anyway, that being said, I'm thrown, so I'm going to run down there and he can come back. We're going to push in. All right, he's pushing in. We'll couple up to our empties, and away we go. But going back to the finances here, yeah, I ended up having to buy a locomotive. and so I got 3. So I do want some purchases before I actually move on to expand this railroad. So first purchase already pointed out was going to be a new coach, because I'm leaving passengers at the station. Can't have that. And then the next purchase is probably going to be, I'm thinking, the S51 switcher to run. That'll run from, well, I'll use that as the local, but because I can use the consolidation here to, which I got the C25 consolidation, which I can use that consolidation to run freight from Sylva to Dillsboro, use the switcher to sort the cars, because once I get the switcher, I'm going to go into hostile mode, which means right now the cars are coming in all sorted. I'm going to go take them. I'm going to put them into hostile, which means they're going to come in. Hang on. Am I right? Yeah, he's right. I'm wrong. I'm standing over here. So yeah, so they'll have to be sorted in Dillsboro, and then they'll go out. And if there's anything that needs to be done out of Dillsboro, then that little switcher will do it. And then eventually I'll make money and get another one for Bryson. From what I've been told, this little interchange track that we started with, once we expand out to the next cut, slow this guy down. He's coming in like a rocket. Whittier rocket. Oh, that's a port. All right, it's under 3 miles an hour. That's good, safe handling in this particular game. So I've noticed that anything that's like closer to 5 miles an hour, which is what I do in Run 8, anything under 5 is safe coupling. In this game here, you end up with some damage. So, and then just over time you get damage. Over usage and everything, you'll get damage as well too. And that's what happened to our locomotive. All right. He's going to kill the bell too. We'll go back into 1, 2, 3 step. All right, we're in 3 step, so I can go between the cars. He gave us a single blast on the horn. Air is on. Looking down here, I've got no errors, which means that the angle cock on the end is already closed. We've got everything well, I know that was because we dragged it in here. We're ready to get out of here. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull out nice and slow, because I'm going to go ahead and I will set that last switch to mainline service. All right, he's going away. He's going to pull away. All right, let me turn this off. Boy, I got in. I mean, it rained hard today. I got soaking wet. There we go. A little heater here in the room. It was like, make sure everything I wore today will be dry for tomorrow. Oh, I gotta go do. I forgot. Uh-oh. Okay, well, we'll finish this stream. I got clothes to dry too. I got laundry I've been doing. I forgot to go change that out. I wanted to change that out before I go to the stream. So I'm not going to pause the stream. It's alright. Just forgot all about it. Alright, we can kill the bell. He's already moving. It's enough to warn people that there is a moving train. So what else? Okay, so I've got the freight car I want to get, the switcher that I want to get, and then next thing is to complete a milestone here is is $7,500 to get the signals put in between Whittier and Bryson. So that'll start that, and and I believe that starts the CTC part of the railroader. So need to do that, but I want to make sure I make the money first before I purchase it. That's only because I used to work for a company that's how they operated whenever they set up a store. The building, the lights, the fixtures, everything that you can think of, even the merchandise on the shelves, everything was 100% paid for on grand opening day. So at that point, everything that we were making, it was almost all profit. And then of course we had the fact that now we start factoring in, employees and all that stuff. But that's what I learned, is that we want to make sure that we are profitable from the get-go. The loan killed us. It was relatively small loan to buy a switch, to buy that locomotive up there. But it honestly, it took 3 days of hard work to pay that loan back. And every time I got $1,000, I paid the loan back, because that's the minimum when you do finance. The minimum payment is $1,000, and you have 4 days to pay the loan back, or you end up having to, pay money out. And we're talking, it was like $600 of interest. All right, signaling them to come to a stop. If I can flip that switch. All right, he says I'm good to go. Let's go ahead and close this window out. We don't need that up anymore. I'll leave this one up just because. We'll flip this back so it's lined and locked for mainline service. All right, let's run down, climb back up into the cab, and away we go. All right. Next stop, Sylva. Well, Dillsboro probably, depending on our water. You can see how fast, just what we're doing, how fast the water's going. Keep an eye on that. But I got no water until I get to Dillsboro, so. And it would not be the first time that I ran out of water in the locomotive. I think it was like day 14, day 13, day 12, somewhere around there. It was on this thing. I didn't realize how thirsty this lady was, and yeah, that just couldn't make the grade up to the what I call the Dillsboro Tunnel. All right, let's take a look. All right. We've already used 300 gallons of water. Wow. 16 cars, 718 tons, and of course the number's going down because we figured out in the last stream, as we filled the tender up, this number here also includes the locomotive and the tender, plus the coal, plus the water. So as we start to see this go down, that's because the water being used and the coal being used. Okay, we're picking up some speed, so we've got a little bit of a downhill here. Let's see if we can coast this and save some water. We're going to lose some speed here. I'm surprised we're losing so much on this. I'm sad the announcements of you going live didn't feed over onto my Discord. Good evening. Oh, how you doing, Hank? Well, I'm wondering what... Well, I know that you're using something different for the announcements. I'm using the bot that you first recommended. I like that one better because it actually shows an image of what it is I'm playing. So maybe go back to that one again. I don't know, it's up to you. But I had to go onto your Discord server, and you know, you got some new channels, so I had to do some writing and typing. And your idea, you'll see that too. I like your idea. I'm gonna air quote borrow it because I have the same situation on the Mosel server. So, ooh, you can hear that, man. All of a sudden, I started climbing again. This also may be a thing too with the grade over here. I mean, from what I understand too, the grades on the other side past Bryson are pretty steep. So I don't know. I'm just talking to somebody who's been playing for a while. That was Mr. White. He came over here and joined me and did some multiplayer. And so I reached out to him the other day and I said, "Hey man, I'm gonna go live. You want to come do some multiplayer?" And he sent back, "Oh no, they got hit with a storm and it took out most of the internet in his area." So it's not even bot related. Per Discord instructions, just following your announcement thread is supposed to be posted to the thread on my server that I indicated. I saw your post. Okay. So there, you know what? I was watching somebody else's, I think it was Kerbo's stream, and he was hovering over the track. But, and he was trying to, I don't know how he was getting it to come up. I got to go look at that. So I don't know if it's something that I can't look at while I'm in, but yeah, it does. There is a way to look at and find out what the grade is. But then it's also might be something too that you have to kind of maybe unlock it later on down the line. So good news, bad news. Hank, going back to your idea, yeah, we're talking Run8 again here, guys. You're going to hear that a lot. But your idea of the of setting up an MOW on those servers, great idea. In the process of looking for enhancements, I found a CSX pickup truck, rail truck, to replace the UP rail truck that the devs gave us. But I didn't see one for Norfolk Southern. That's the bad news. She's slugging here. Alright, that car, those two cars don't get picked up. I was hitting the tab key. I am already down almost a full 1,000 gallons of water just on this run. What's up, Bob? How you doing? Hey, trust me, I went looking for it. And then I think I found, well, I used blue boxcars because I know for the trash train they were using these blue containers, and I could have swore I saw that they were in well cars. So I went to go use that, Hank, and then instead I found a repaint or reskin for Ortners that had blue in it, and I'm like, I'm wondering if I could use that. So I'll go back and I downloaded it. I'll go back and take a look at it. Plus I found some others. But once again, those will only work on my server, so those are things that I will see. If I put that UP truck there, even though from my perspective they'll say CSX, anybody that's on the server they'll see Union Pacific unless they have the same enhancements. We're maintaining pretty good at now. We're slowly slowing down. Let's go ahead and give it a little bit more. Give it some more beans. Trying to find the sweet spot here in the reverser. You know that in the 10-wheeler, it's almost right on neutral, but here on the consolidated or the consolidation, it's not so much. I love the rock and roll in action on this. Why? Because I could. I just saw the coal drop a little bit. Means the fireman who's sitting out here in the open. I'm inside the nice. Well, I got the vent open. Let some of the heat out. But fireman's out here. He's shoveling away, trying to keep the fire stoked. There's a shot of farmer sitting. Well, he looks like he's standing. Supposed to be sitting, but maybe he is sitting. Yeah, the way he's in the window there, he's sitting. There he is. Farmer's sitting in the seat there. Slowly picking up speed. So maybe got a little bit of a downhill grade here. Let's come off of it and see if we can coast for a little bit. Nope, immediately started to slow down, so we're going uphill here. Smack, smack by the tree limbs. So after doing a little bit of railroader here, completing the task at hand, we'll see, do I go 2 hours? Do I go more than 2 hours? Or do I go less than 2 hours if everything comes to, if I finish everything I want to do today? You will see. Whichever way it happens. This will be the last stream for day 17. The next stream for Railroader will start day 18. And we'll start it all over again. Now, to me, it looks like right here it's going to go downhill. So I don't know if that's just an illusion. We're going to find out here because we should start, if it's going to go downhill, we should start picking up speed as opposed to losing speed. And of course, if I run out of water, well, I've got that little Mikado that I could bring down. We're picking up speed, so it is downhill. We're picking up speed a lot. See what happens here. I'm going to come off it. Yep, we're still picking up speed, so it is downhill right here. We're just going to coast. But yeah, if I do run out of water like I did last time, then that's might change my plans on, and might have to take out another loan and get another locomotive that will run from, so I can, you know, put them together and run them both from Whittier to Dillsboro. A little helper unit. Starting to lose speed again. Sound of the rails is starting to put me to sleep. I may have to go find some music. Old-timey railroad type music. I think that road right there with that truck, yeah, because we're even at 79 here, we're like, yeah, it's slugging. So I think that's the start of the grade up to the tunnel. I think. I think the tunnel's like right in here somewhere, I believe. I think this sounds amazing. I need to put that through my headphones. Right. Now I guess I could probably AI it and then put a fusee down on the track down by Dillsboro so it comes to a stop. But yeah, I really don't want to get involved in rail service again. Although maybe a night run down and back, because that doesn't take too long. That's pretty fast with the 2 cars that I have and the 10-wheeler. But basically do the morning can't talk now. A morning turn on passengers and then do an evening turn on passengers. Something to think about. I mean, it's only 5 o'clock at night, and the day doesn't end until 6 o'clock in the morning, so I got, well, yeah, I got about 12 and a half hours to go. We'll see what we can do. Maybe a night run will could happen. He is slowing down. This is the climb, and I think the tunnel's right there because we're heading toward the hill. Once we get past the tunnel, we'll be okay. It's all downhill from there, and we can coast. So I'm at 2,300 gallons, so almost half my water is gone, just pulling 711 tons. I remember when I started, my last time I pointed that out, it was 718, so we've already used up between the water and the coal. Oh, we're picking up speed. Okay, there's a tunnel. We're good. We'll be good. All right, let's get back inside. Looking out the door. Oh, looks like there was a landslide right there. So let me know if it gets too dark for good viewing. Oh, okay, yeah, well. You know, Bigfoot only comes out at night, so that's what you want to watch. All these trees and everything, yeah, as we're going, yeah, you want to look for Bigfoot. I think they might have to work on this tunnel a little bit. Alright, we made it. And we're picking up speed. Still losing speed a little bit. Alright, so the tunnel's right there. We're coming out. So right around the corner here is Dillsboro. There's our first water. So we made it, guys. We're good. And 2,000 gallons. I might be able to get us all the way into Sylva. Everything here had better be lined and locked for... Can't tell. Whoa! Camera? Hold still. Okay, that is. Good. Alright. Roundhouse number 2 coming into view. All right. So when you finally unlock this section of the map, all you get is just this track right here. So you have to unlock everything you see over here, including the coal tower. That car, oh, I need to pick that car up. I forgot about that. We're not going to get any money off that car, but it definitely needs to go back because that is what I used. That was supplies that I paid for to put the diesel stand in. So, alright, we're going to jump out right here. If I can get the camera to hold still. I got to control my camera usage. I really do. Alright, we're going to go ahead and get some brakes on here. And tab, yep, got the silver interchange tag over it. Keep pushing, pulling. So Hank, you know how I can tell that Zola's not driving this train? It's still on the rails. Alright, he's almost there. Coupler has to clear the switch. That should be good. Alright, that'll do. Back in and grab this one. Hopefully he can see me. Ouch. Well, I think that young man learned that, you kind of need to know the route, or definitely need to know what to look at to see what track speed is, because coming out of the Allegheny Tunnel at 40 miles an hour and you're not on your dynamics and your brakes, yeah, it's going to be trouble. All right, let's get down below 3. We're good. Oh, I came to a stop. That was too much brakes. All right, that'll do. All right. And let's give me 3 steps. So 1 brake on, the other brake on full, and we'll go into neutral. He's good, he says. All right. Connected. Oh. And this one in the back. I think there's no PCS on these locomotives. All right. And release the handbrake. Back up to the, well, I got to run up here and set my switch back. And brakes are coming off. All right. Yep, so it'd be kind of nice. That last car we're not going to get any money for. Let's go. Pull, pull, pull. I think that one has to be like that, and everything else is good and golden. I'm going to run up to the engine again. How are we doing on water here, boss? Oh, what are you doing going backwards? But you got enough. All right. Yeah, the gravity started pulling us down the other way. All right. What are we doing on water? Okay. Pushing it, but I think we're okay. Hmm. Alright, little town of Sylva, paper mill area right in there, and the interchange is right down here. So we got this 1,600, oh yeah, 1,600 gallons. If I sell this, it's worth $8,100. Some plans might change. Slowly picking up speed, that's good. He's even got me sitting backward with my hand out the window. That's usually how I drive anyway. And once again, if somebody else was driving on this turn, we'd be up on, all these wheels would be up off the ground. Actually, those would be. That wasn't me, by the way, Bob. I'm just saying, that was not me that did that. Alright, East Sylva. Nothing yet. Okay. What are we doing over here, guys? Nothing over there needs to be pulled. That one doesn't need to be pulled. Alright. 4 tons of sugar, 6.5 tons of salt in that one. There's lime in that one. Alright, well, those aren't ready to be emptied yet. Those are, yeah, we start at 40 tons, so, well, anyway, just keep going. And then, of course, right around the bend down here is the interchange yard, and we would have made it with, oh, we're down under 1,000 gallons of water. And I gotta back up here to Dillsboro, so hopefully we'll have enough. We'll be running light power on the way back, so we're not gonna be that hard pressed. Here we come. Whoa! Spun the whole camera all the way around. I was actually trying to see, I was looking at this line over here. I don't know what they're going to do with that. That'll be interesting to see. That's pretty much this here, which comes along and then goes that way. So, oh, here we are at the interchange yard. Go ahead and come off of everything. We're going to go ahead and we just need to make sure all our cars are stopped in the yellow, which will be easy to do. The ones at Connolly Creek, those are the logging cars back at Whittier. All right. And waiting. We're almost in. All right, good enough. Chunk. That's only 4 of those cars. That's not all of them. So here's everything that we just made. $77 a hit, $78, 80, 78, 80, 74, 71, 72, 74. So everything, that's what we racked up. Our finances are now at $3,226. So says here we got a total of $1,069 for dropping all these cars off here. Not bad at all. So I could, like I said, at a milestone, I could order the first phase, but I want to get the signals in first before I start expanding, because that next bridge line to Fontana, that opens up a whole new can of worms. Plus, it's 13 cars on top of the cars that I have to deliver. So that would be a lot of work for this little locomotive. So I may have to get think before I even expanding that, work to get the money to buy a more powerful locomotive. I don't know, guys. You drop it in the comments what you think I should do. And of course, speaking of, you know what? I forgot to do my normal commercial that you see everybody do out here on YouTube. Let me go ahead, pop that up if you like the content that I'm providing. Please hit subscribe. Give me the thumbs up to help the analytics. Hit the notification bell to let yourselves know when I'm showing up. And if you, hey, you got to watch out this guy. This guy's funny. This guy's boring. I don't care. But he does Trainz. Come watch. He plays Trainz. Trainz are cool. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and tie these down. So first things first. There it is. Wow, I must be tired. For a minute, I forgot how to do that. And it's on the other side. We'll do 3. There we go. Inside of here. Yeah, I know. He didn't blow the horn. He came to a stop. He jumped out. He's off to get a cup of coffee. All right, let's go ahead. We're going to back up. Throw this switch. All right, we'll come back. On back, past that switch. That'll do. All right, and we're going to go right up the center here. So we're going to ride in the most unsafe place, right on the front, but just so I can see. Well, you gotta blow the horn and ring the bell. Gotta say, hey, we're trying to be safe. And what we're going to do is we're going to head back to Dillsboro, where there's water and coal there, so we'll fill her up, and then she'll be ready for the next day's operations. Who knows what they will bring, the Atlantic Railroad, as they come in, take these cars away, and leave us something new. The only thing that kind of like, I put cars on this last time, at the end of day 16, and I was expecting cars here or cars over here. No, these were gone, and there were a whole new set of cars on this string right here. So I don't understand that. But to me, it just seems like they would put them over here and then pull away with those, and they'd be gone and leave the rest to me. All right, throw that switch into normal operation. Perfect. Let's head on back. All right, we're clear of that. We can turn the bell off. Milepost 45. East Sylva. A new daily report is available. Let's look at the daily report. Daily report, day 16 to day 17. 358 passenger fares, 42 freight deliveries. Outstanding waybills, there's 13 cars outstanding. So I'm confused about that because I know I looked at everything and we picked up every car that had to go back to the interchange. So I'm thinking that maybe there's 13 cars on the map that are still being processed. Don't know. So those right here, yeah. $840 in passengers, $1,728 in equipment, $1,000 loan payment, $45 in wages because I got three. Oops, I missed a hit the horn on that one. We got 3 guys working at 3 different locations, the 2 roundhouses and an engine shop. So just in case. $4,271 in freight, $7 wages. That's paid when I AI the engineer. So $3,226 plus the $231. So not bad. All right, I get it. Inventory. This is nice. I haven't really looked through this. Inventory. Dillsboro Coin Tower's got 24 tons. Dillsboro Diesel Stand has 4,000 gallons of diesel. Whittier, East Whittier Co-Loader's got 2 tons. East Whittier Diesel Stand has 4,000 gallons. We don't have a diesel engine running. And then the Bryson Coal Tower has 33 tons of coal and 4,000 gallons of diesel. So we're good there. Dillsboro Shop Repair Track, no cars waiting. Repair, 1 worker. East Whittier Repair Track, no cars waiting. 1 repair. And Bryson, no cars waiting. So, all right. That's our daily report. Whip through. Yep. Profit and loss statements. All good, proper business related stuff. Let's go ahead and hit the brake. We're up to about 30 miles an hour here. So next stop is Dillsboro. We're going to pull in where that one car was at. That's where the the water and coal tower. So we'll go pull in, and that's where we park this beast until we go back to the Sylva interchange to pick up tomorrow's cars at the beginning of day 18. Usually my routines are I do logging because we set those up and it takes about an hour for those cars to load. Now it's going to be a little bit longer too because I've got the pulpwood cars that I purchased. But we'll get some pulpwood, and those will end up coming back down to the Sylva interchange. Actually, not Sylva, I'm sorry, East Sylva, because that's the paper mill back there, so they're waiting on paper. And so that's all right. We'll start making money off of that. And those are cars that I own. It'll be interesting to see how much money we make off that pulpwood and see how long it'll take to pay back those 2 cars. Then after those are paid off, hey, it's all profit then. Alright, we're going to start slowing down. I don't know why I'm using frame brake. We ain't got a train, so I can just use the independent brake. So typically, yep, logging first, then we do a passenger run, Bryson to Sylva, then back to Bryson. And then we start working freight. And then somewhere in there we go back and get another load of logs. All right, we're going to pull up here and get off and flip that switch. All right, and then we got to pull into here. Is that the switch I want? No, but there's water right there. So, yeah, why not? We'll stop here and get water. I was thinking a little bit farther down the line, down where the roundhouse is at, but this will work. Hey, bye. Get you lined up, get you some water. I know you're thirsty, sweetie. All right. Let's see. That will work. That one, line up. Need to come back just a little bit. Not a lot, just a little. Oh, I think I may have gone too far. Let's see what happens. Will it fill us? Yes, it is. We're in the hitbox. All right. And we still got, not quite 3 tons, or yeah, 3 tons of coal, but that's still a lot of coal. But I think we definitely got enough coal to get us back, go back down to the Sylva interchange, pick up the next cars for tomorrow, then bring them up to Dillsboro Yard, and we can set them there. And that's where the coal tower is, and there's water there also. So this makes sense right here. When we stop right here. Dimensional lumber spotted, so locust pin. Furniture, dimensional lumber. So nothing's ready to go out here either. All right. We are full of water. Click on that, and we're going to apply the brake. Click on her. Apply. I want to see if I can show you the guys this when I do this. Is it on this side? Yeah, actually, I think it might be right here. Let's see. No, it's on the other side. They actually modeling is what they thought of. Yep, there it is. I think that's it. Somewhere in here is the modeling for. Oh, maybe not. Now I know on this one, if I move the independent, that should move. But, oh, you know what? It's because the independent was applied. Never mind. I'm stupid. Okay, anyway, we're tied down. We're good. All we do is put it into neutral. All right, we're good. Let's go find our next victim, which is going to be right here. Number 30. We're going to go here. Left control and T to jump. All right here at the sawmill. Not bad. All right, what do we got? All right, so we're down to this does about 11 cars a day, so I can actually leave these here. These are 3 cars. I can technically leave those 3 and just take 4 and then the pulpwood cars with. So, well, let's see what we got down here. All right, so 1, 2, 3, it'll be 4 cars then. So we'll leave that one. Where's the handbrake? Missing it? Did I not see it? Am I blind? There it is. I was not up high enough. There it is. Okay, we're going to set that handbrake. And we're going to set that angle cock. Like that. So we're going to take 1, 2, 3, 4 skeleton cars, 2 pulpwood cars. Now I got a left control and left click to take control of that. Select that to get the controls. All right, and we're going to go ahead and she's got handbrakes on. Good. Thinking. Yep, there it is. Handbrakes. All right, handbrakes are off. How are we looking on? What do we got here? 1.5 ton of coal, 1,000 gallons of water. That should be enough. We're not going all the way up. So I think we got enough. Said the guy that's going to probably run out of water again. Then we'll be up in the mountain. That'll be an interesting run. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and us. Okay. So the nice thing is we go up the mountain empty and come down loaded. All right, I got to stop so I can get out and throw that switch. Weird how they do the lights. There we go, bright lights. Okay. I need to look up marker lights. You know, the thing is, coal tower's right there, and water's right there. So, you know what? If I got to back up, I might as well go ahead and fill up as well, too. All right. Oops. I did. This one? It's this one. All right. It's really weird. Okay, I need to back up just a tad bit. That might be a little far. Yep. All right, let's push that back up again. There we go. Half of it's ending on the ground. Oh, that's left open. That's no big deal, but still. All right, let's go pull back again. All right, will you fill it, or did I miss it? Let's see, it's gonna fill it. Awesome. All right. All right, hatch closed. We're full of water. She holds 2,000 gallons of water, 2.5 tons of coal. And so now I'm going to get back down here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to ride in a more unsafe fashion again, but right on the front of this particular car right here so I can click and flip switches. Not prototypical, but hey, it gets the job done. All right, we're reversed. That one's set back to normal again. We're going to push, come off the brakes. Let's go. Here are the beans. I'll tell you one thing, this little Mikado, man, she gets up and scoots. All right, up to Connolly we go. I'm trying to reset the sawmill because somehow I think when they did the update, it threw me off. So I really would like to see all the cars be processed by the time 6 o'clock comes around. That way it's all even. Somehow I got out of whack. So we're going to go up to Connolly. We've got track number 1 we're going to set up. I got to make sure the other ones are tagged. So like this one here. I don't want to do that. Operations, Sylva, paperboard, P2, Connolly Creek, P1. That's where I want it. Empties. Empties go to P1, but then the loads go to Sylva paperboard P3 or Parsons Tannery P3, P2, P3. So Parsons Tannery wants wood pulpwood as well too. So I might need a couple of different more pulpwood cars. All right, let's get these off. That's lined and locked from mainline operations. We need to put it into reverse so we can start making our climb up to Connolly. And the switches that we're going into are already lined for this particular operation. So I could actually do this, go to orders, go to road. All right, he's set for 15 miles an hour. He's going to go ahead and we'll let the AI take it. $7 for a few minutes worth of work. You know what? And that's before they had minimum wage. Back speed's 25. Nice thing, I can bump it all the way up to 30, but he will not go faster than 25. He obeys track speed laws. Unlike somebody else. Yeah, I'm gonna dig on you, bud. If you're watching this, I'm gonna dig on you every once in a while. Because that was just funny. And if the rest of you guys are wondering what I'm talking about, you gotta go back and look at my Run8 video from a couple days ago. And I think there's a clip out there as well too. So where are we? We're heading right up here. Connolly's up here, but we're going to be going. There's like a little, you can't see it so much on the map. Maybe I can scroll in a little bit. Yeah. All right. So we're going right here. This is logging 1. This is pulpwood 1. And this is where we're going. Logging the skeleton car, like the one I'm standing on right now. We're going to go right here. We got room for 4. And I think we got room for 2 or 3 pulpwood. So I got enough cars to at least, I think I need to get 1 more, maybe 2. And I'm thinking that's why part of the reason as to why those cars down there at the tannery in Sylva are not turning, because they don't have pulpwood. So once we start supplying them with everything they need down there, then the cars are going to start turning and we're going to get supplies going out. Kind of like what's happening up in, where is it? In Whittier, as a matter of fact, there's some cars that are going out. Because we're supplying them and they're emptying them, and then there's also new stuff coming out. So, not even Whittier. Well, yeah, Whittier. It's a sawmill. We supply them with logs. We get furniture and dimensional lumber. You know, like 2x4s, 4x4s, 2x6s, all that kind of stuff. So I think and now I got to figure out what else they need. Let's see. Let's go take a look. If it tells us. It probably does, and I don't think I've ever even looked at it. So Sylva paperboard. Oh yeah, right here consumes three cars a day of pulpwood. So I need another car of pulpwood. That's why I haven't taken it to tier 2 yet, because I can't supply them the pulpwood. But the paper needs pulpwood, and these are the tracks that they have. And then Parsons Tannery, 3 cars a day of pulpwood. Production stopped because it needs pulpwood. Alright, so that's what I need. So I need at least 4 more cars to do pulpwood. Alright, so he's going to pull in. Nice thing is when you AI, he will stop automatically for a bumper, a fusee, or a train in front of him. So I have these already lined up. And I go out this way if I have the other cars with me, because there's I stop at the next little spur that can take 4 cars. That's how I end up with 8 cars of logs, and those are the 8 cars that you start with when you start playing the game. Ooh, I can hear the brakes on. That's the first time I really paid attention to that. You can hear the brakes applying. Awesome. Alright, I'm going to jump off here. So yeah, definitely need to get 2 more of these. Actually, no, I need 4 more of these. So I can get 6 cars down there, and that tells me that's exactly why that facility down there in East Whittier is not turning. Alright, we do this. We can see this. Oh, Connery Creek 2. Oh, these gotta go up to the next one. That's easy to fix. That's easy to fix. Now I just... Alright, Connery Creek. Let's go Creek 1. Copy to coupled. Need to fix the other one. So... do I gotta pull out and reset it? Connery Creek P1, Connery Creek P1. Something's not right here. Okay, let's see. Did I just learn something valuable? Okay, empties to Connolly Creek P1. Loads to Sylva paperboard. Okay. This one empties to Connolly Creek P1, loads to Sylva Paperboard P2. All right, we're going to go ahead and pull those off. So if I hit the tab key, yeah, Connolly Creek P1, these are still saying L2. Got a problem with that. I'm wondering if it's because I'm sitting here, but if I have to run them up to the next one, then I'll run them to the next one. I don't care. Okay, so let's go ahead and set this handbrake. That off, uncouple, and let's pull back. Oh, I'm in road mod. I'm in road mod. Can't do it because I'm on the road. So orders, go back to manual. There we go. All right. Stop. Road forward 10 miles an hour. And really, I think if those were Connolly Creek L2, then I need to keep them that way. Because then I'll forget to, when I connect them to the other cars, yeah, I'll forget about that. Thank you. Oh, they're already filling up. I might be able to get a third car in here. Okay. Much they fill up. We're just going to leave them. We'll leave them. Let them fill up. Take about an hour. All right. Oh, wrong one. I want that one. All right. And back into this, go to orders, take them back to manual so I can control them. Yeah, I like this little auto. Oh, hey, what's up, buddy? How you doing? What's up, Zola? He's so nice. Hey, you know what? I'm not naming names. I don't have to. You do it. All right. Let's go ahead and pull forward. Pull forward to the couple. How about we slow down? There we go. Don't want to come flying in because then I got to go fix this one. All right. Connolly Creek L2 is still saying that. So let's go ahead and pull back. Get it out of here and see if it changes. If it changes, I might just leave it. But if it doesn't, you look at it. You can see a change. Look at it right there. Right up here. Forward, reverse. Forward, reverse. Little things like that that I like. Well, you got me on a technicality. Yeah, I did. My job is to teach and to train. By the way, if when you go when the server comes back up again and you see a long train sitting in the receiving yard with nothing but blue box cars, that I hit the wrong button here. That's the trash train. So it just needs to be inspected and then retagged, which I haven't come up with a tag for that yet. Retagged so that it goes up to the Whittier yard. Just to let you know. Once again, that's Run8 guys I'm talking to. A fellow Run8 player. You know, I haven't noticed. These things are low with logs. Do these springs compress? Like I said, it's the little things like that that I trip on. Okay, I think he's out. Alright, that'll do. Honeyley Creek L2. You know what? I think I know what it is. Go here. Creek L1. Cycle? Empty cigar. We'll just go ahead and do this. Honeyley Creek L2, L2, L2. Just keep it back where it was at. Copy to coupled. Alright. I thought that maybe that would do it, but it doesn't. So we're going to go up to Connolly Creek 2, which is its normal location anyway for those cars. Ow! Hit myself in the face with that handle. Oh! Once again, we're going to ride on the car in a most unsafe fashion. Panel up. Go. Orders. We can get rid of those tags. Road. Forward. 25 miles an hour. That's well, 20 track speed, but yeah. Oh no. Not we. You. So, but anyway, yeah, I got the routing done today, so that trash train routes into Selkirk just fine. Now I just got to make up a tag somewhere that's going to make sense, so that the yard master for Selkirk can actually use that tag to send it to DeWitt, add it to that routing node up there by the DeWitt yard, and then hopefully it'll route into DeWitt. Or maybe it's just one of those things that, hey, we don't AI that train. It's something that, someone who wants to come on the server and start playing on the server, that's a train that they can take to DeWitt. That way they can play with Otto and see how frustrated we get with Otto, why we get that frustrated with him. But yeah, when we get done here, I will I'm actually in Discord right now, but I'm in the streaming channel. I got about 15 minutes left on this particular stream. So this is working out pretty good, so may just have enough time to, once I get this into L2, I'll jump ahead 1 hour, and then we'll go ahead and do the reverse run and get this down into these cars with the logs to the sawmill, and the pulpwood cars will go to the Whittier interchange, or the Whittier yard, which goes away apparently when I do the next expansion. So now I have a question. I have 3,000. I'll probably end up with almost 5,000, which is enough to, if I get 6,000, that's enough to buy a new the new car for the passenger train, or let's see, pulpwood rack, $864. I might have enough to buy the other 4 racks that I need. So that way I can start getting pulpwood down. That may be the way to go. I may have to hold off until customers, sorry, you cannot travel because we don't have enough seats. Oh, see, now these things say Connolly Creek L1. What the heck? Well, that one does. This one says L2. Oh, I'm confused. What did I do? Well, we'll figure it out. May have to reset it when it gets down to the sawmill. Fix them all up. Thank you. Destination Whittier Sawmill. Destination. Oh, I didn't read this up here. Okay, so destination Connolly Creek. So now it says Connolly Creek L1. Okay, awesome. And that says Connolly Creek L2. Yelling me, Smalls. I know what I did. I know what I did. All right, same thing. Operations. We're going to go Connolly Creek. Oh, wait, no, I want Connolly Creek L2. Ah, my goodness. Come on, farmer. Killing yourself. Go operations. Connolly Creek L2. Cycle it. And now it says Connolly Creek L2. And look at that. It's lighting up. Perfect. We're here. All right. Let's jump ahead an hour. You should now... And that's where I want to keep it that way, because when I connect to the other skeleton cars, there's a 4th one still sitting there. I got 1, 2, 3. I got 4 sitting here. Oh, okay. I did pull a 4th one. All right. So they're all sitting right here. Perfect. Okay. So, all right. We'll leave that up. Actually, I want this, so I don't get confused. We're going to come up here, go to settings, and we're going to wait an hour. Boom. We waited an hour. It's starting to turn dusk. Well, we got loaded cars. And I'll bet you anything the pulpwood cars are loaded too. Sweet. All right. Let's jump in this thing. All right. I'm going to have to drive it. Let the road take it down there. Usually I set a fusee down there, but I didn't this time. All right. Orders. We're going to go in reverse. Yeah, it's annoying. I did it. So you set it for both and in config, so they should have done it. So yeah, I know. I figured out. I fixed it before. But thank you anyways. I appreciate you. So, but yeah, it's something that I have never. I played with it once, and I hardly ever play with it again. But now, yeah, I should have enough. I may go ahead and instead of buying the passenger car, I will buy 4 more pulpwood cars. So I'll have a total of 6, and then we'll come up here and get them all filled, and that way we can get East Sylva production ramping up down there. That's the only thing they're waiting on. So I'm trying to think of what game I was playing that has that same feature. That it comes, the production comes to a stop, and I'm not sure if that was Farming Sim or not. But anyway. And by the way, after you guys, both you guys, Zola and Hank left, I think I stayed up, and it wasn't until like I forgot what I was doing, and I looked at the clock, and it was 12 midnight, past midnight. I'm like, I get up in 3.5 hours. So that's the other side of it. 1 cup of coffee, and I'm tired. Well, I thought after a, well, let's see. They're not ready yet. So that is actually going to work to my benefit. I'm going to leave them sit there. And I can bring, I'll order the other 4 pulp cars and I'll bring them up. And then when all 6 are full, then I'll take them back down. So it'll probably be about a day. Dude, what? What? Ooh. Now normally I would have a fusee sit right here, so I can stop it and push back in and get those, you know, do my pickups over there. But nope, I'm going to grab all these. I'm going to bring them down, and we're going to connect them to what's down there at the sawmill. And then I think I'm going to call that. We'll just go ahead and we'll cycle forward a day, and that'll be the start of the next day. Well, the next stream will be the start of the next day, and I'll actually do the cycling at that point. So, you are too old to be running on 3 hours sleep. Hey man, you know what? It makes me feel my age. It really does. So, but I'll meet you guys in there because I'm gonna go back when I get done here. I'm gonna work on the configuration for the Mocell server. So, yeah. But yeah, basically as we're winding this down here, you've heard me talk a lot with Hank and with Zola there. We're talking about Run8, the multiplayer server over there. That one's going to be up here probably shortly after the 1st of the month. That's really, I think, what I'm going to work on tonight. I need to do, no, man, I got so much to do. I was sitting at work today. Well, yeah, we'll talk about something else. But I was sitting at work making a to-do list. And even more than what I came up with yesterday with you guys, I came up with more. And it's like, I want to do this. I want to do Run8, get that configured so I can get the server back up and running. Because if I don't get the configuration done, it's going to be a lot of up, down, up, down, up, down. And that's really frustrating for people that want to come on and play on the server. I'd rather get it configured and then, okay, roll it out. And then maybe, you know, twice a month, I'm going to bring it down, do my updates, and then bring it back up again. So do the updates on this machine, save the files, and then transfer the files over to the other machine. Which that'll be easy to do because I'll just network them together and I'll just push the updates to it, so it won't take that long. And it doesn't take that long to bring it down. It's just, you know, if there's people on the server, it's frustrating to, hey guys, you guys got to bail out for a minute. I'm bringing the server down. You know, and that would be something that would be in my Discord channel. I would definitely announce that on this day and time the server is coming down. So, yeah. The other thing too, if and when they improve the multiplayer here on Railroader, yeah, actually, that'd be pretty cool if they were able to set up a server for that. Or if it shows up on something like Fragnet or one of those other hosting services, then yeah, that'll be another one. So, and then of course, new content, something new, Friday, and that's all I'm going to say. So, as we're bringing this one to a close, because we are officially over the 2-hour mark, but we got a little ways to go yet. I'm going to say once again, if you like the content, please click subscribe and click that thumbs up so I get the, you know, it helps the analytics on my channel. Click the notification bell right there so that you will know when I'm streaming next. And if you like the content and hey man, I think you guys are going to like this guy, you got to check him out. Go ahead, feel free to share it out. I'm seeing more and more shares every day as well too, and I appreciate you guys for doing that. That means a lot. So, all right, we're just going to make the turn here, and we'll pull up a little bit shy of that. We'll push back in again. We'll let him do that. Why is this thing bouncing? It's because it is what it is. Whoa, Mikado, dude. Oh, he will not stop unless I can get down here and get a fusee down on the ground. But I could do this too. There we go. Easy. He'll stop there. All right, what do I got? Oh, look at this. This is all ready to go to the Sylva interchange. All right, so that may be the beginning of the stream. The next one when we come back to Railroader. So we'll pull those out. We'll use our little switcher, pull those out down here to the little Whittier yard while we have it. Get that out. Or maybe we'll do a multiplayer. Maybe I'll leave them. We'll do a multiplayer, and then that way somebody will have something to do with this little switcher. All right, we're going to go ahead and tell him to go forward. Oh, I got hiccups again. Yeah, so it's only down. It's only down. It's really quick. Really down. And some of those files too, depending on what transfers, you don't even have to bring the server down. Like the one that I would have to bring it down for would be the symbol router. That file. But some of those others, especially if I change up a consist, as long as I save the file on top of a file that already exists, you don't have to bring the server down. That's pretty cool. All right, we're going to go ahead into yard mode here. He's got about 10 cars to go. We're going to go ahead and tell him 10 cars. He's already detected the car here, so he's going to come. He'll come to a stop. About 2 cars there, boss. He's hitting the brakes there. Nice, nice. About 1 car. All right, come on back. All right, half car to couple. That's good. That'll do. Thank you. All right, we're going to go ahead and lace them up. And that, and come off the handbrake. He's already gone in. He's got his brakes set already. So now the rest of these logs will end up processing, and hopefully overnight all these logs will process as well too. But it'll meet the demand of 11 cars worth of logs. So that's the next thing too, is I need another 4 of these cars as well. So it'll be 6 pulpwood and 12 of these cars to go up to Connolly, and then I'll have to start using, what is it? What's the other ranch? To do Connolly is one, and then the other one is Walker. Start going up to Walker Ranch and start pulling logs and pulpwood as demand starts to increase. So that's it. We'll leave the fusee sit on the ground there because we can just pull back. Those are ready to go. I'm sure some other cars are ready to go as well. So last thing, let's take a look. Let's clean up the switch list. Everything's done except for this guy right here. So we're just going to clean them all up. Everything's good. Empty switch list is a happy switch list. So I want to thank everybody for joining me. Once again, don't forget to click on subscribe and give me the thumbs up. This is Kurt H. I am the Lazy Farmer. I will see you next time here, either on Railroader or Run8. Have a great night. I won't see you until Wednesday. So have a good night.